Now I would like to show you example 5. So example 5, we still use the same sample in example 4. We assume that the survival distribution is uniform with the parameters 0 and 5. So A, B. The survival distribution do not follow any kind of distribution. So you can just straight away use this formula given. So for example 5, we assume that it follows uniform distribution with the parameters 0 and 5. Okay. So A, you have to find variance A1, variance of conditional probability 5.15. 5.15. So you can refer. The ST is equal to when A is equal to 0. Remember we learned in chapter 3. So when A equal to 0, it becomes special case for uniform distribution, and we call it as the De Moivre's law. So we can find ST using De Moivre's law. Omega minus T over omega. So B here is, B actually is omega. So the highest H, the highest number of H. So omega minus T over omega. So FT is 1 minus ST, and we will get T over omega. So for this case, the T is 2. T is 2. So we have to find S2. So S2 is equal to for one interval from so 0 to survive to 3 die. So S2 minus S3. Sorry, here is ST. So the ST is survive here. So if you want to use ST, you have to find S2 minus S3. Because we survive only until 2. So if we use ST, then you just substitute in this formula. So omega, the omega is equal to 5. So you substitute S2 become 5 minus 2 over 5, and 3 become 5 minus 3 over 5. So you will get 1 over 5. So if ST is 1 over 5, FT also 1 over 5. So FT, if you use FT, so you just consider the die. So FT, remember we can find this case when we use FT the other way around from ST. So we use F3 minus F2 in last semester. In actual mat 1, we learn this one. So t over omega 3 over 5 minus 2 over 5, still we get the same answer, 1 over 5. So this one, if we use ST, and this one, if we use FT, still we get the same answer. Okay, now we can use equation in 5.15 to substitute the variance. For this conditional probability equal to over n. So this is not equal. This one, if we use ST, and this one, if you use FT, when you are looking for this conditional probability. So this conditional probability, this one, when we illustrate in timeline, become this one. So you want to find this one, the conditional probability for this case. If you use ST, then you have to use S2 minus S3. If you use FT, F3 minus F2. And you still have to get the same answer. So then you substitute here 1 over 5, 1 minus 1 over 5. So n is equal to 20. So it equal to 0.008. So this equation you get from 5.15. You can refer back in the notes. Okay. So A1. So A2, still uniform distribution for conditional variance of P3. So A2 variance for P3 given that N3. So this one you can refer equation 5.21, and in that equation, the formula for this one equal to over M3. So how to get the P3? If you use in terms of S, it become S ST plus 1 over ST. So here it become S4 over S3. Yes, so we use De Moivre's law. Omega minus 4 over omega minus 3 over omega. We will get omega is 5 minus 4 over 5 minus 3, and the answer is 0.5. Then you can substitute here. So P3 is 0.5. You substitute 0.5. So N3, so here is 7. So the answer is 0.0357. Sorry guys. Okay, done for A2. So we try B. The previous example, in example 4, no distribution assumed. So we just straight away use the formula. So we have to use we have to find the same thing, variance for both, but with no distribution assumed. So B1 variance for this conditional probability with no distribution. Okay, this time around you have to use equation 5.13. So just straight away take dt, so 2, t is equal to 2, this is t, this is t, so dt d2 over n. So for conditional probability, remember, straight away we take n. So 8 over 20, this is equation 5.13, you can refer back. So then you find the variance. So the variance equal to, still the same. The difference between A and B, only how to find this one. So for A we use De Moivre's law, and this time there is no distribution, so we use the proportion. Okay, the formula given, and then same over n, so we get 8 over 20, 1 minus 8 over 20 over 20, and you will get 0.012. And then the second variance, for this conditional probability of survival given that entry, you can refer equation 5.19. So how to find P3? P3 is N4 over N over N3. So you get 1 over 7. And then you substitute in variance. So P3, 1 minus P3 over N3. So you get 0.0175. Okay, done for this class. And then please submit to me via WhatsApp